World population grows up continuously, and also the cities, but not always in the right way. Development is necessary to cover the people's needs, but mostly using non-renewable resources. Can the development be compatible with environment? Can we sustainably? Consumption, water, energy and waste are inevitable. We need to increase the power production, but still we need fossil fuels to do it. Every year we are generating 1.3 billion tons of waste worldwide. This amount will increase up to 2.2 billion on 2025. Garbage is a problem, but what are we doing with it? 90% of the garbage is being landfilled in the open dumps, most of them uncontrolled, what is causing negative effects on human health and environment. Landfills are polluting the air by CO2, methane and ozone. Also are polluting the water by the leachates. Large land extensions are needed and degrade the cities. 50% of illness like cholera, dengue, typhus and malaria are consequence of transmission by insects reproduced in the landfills. Waste incineration is even worse than landfilling. Dioxin and furans emissions, and also CO2 and other contaminant particles, have really bad consequences for human health and environment. Floodings, fires and other natural disasters are happening every year oftenly, leaving desolate landscapes, economic losses, but especially thousands of deaths. To reduce emissions in air, to reduce fossil fuels dependence, and a right management of waste are basic to protect the environment, human health and to avoid climatic change. The research, development and innovation of CARTI Innova team, with the support of our partners IMAB Iberica and Equity Gasifier Technology, have resulted in an integral waste management process with energy recovery that reaches waste zero and zero emissions target in a sustainable, effective and affordable way. Our process has the main steps: reception, separation and recycling, drying and pelletizing, gasification, gas cleaning, and power production. It is an indoor process that avoids odors and any other noise. This phase is designed not only to recover the materials that can be recycled like in the traditional recycling factories, but also to remove inert impurities from energy-giving waste, what allows us to obtain a high-quality RDF with high calorific value. As we are a manufacturing company, every machine is designed and manufactured to obtain the maximum efficiency according with the waste quantity and composition without needing a previous selective collection. 40 years of experience and more than 150 plants worldwide guarantee the quality of our machines. Valuable waste is introduced into the drying drum to reduce the moisture at 250 degrees, reusing the exhaust gases of the engines. This process evaporates the waste moisture, avoiding any leachate production. At the same time, all bacteria is killed, but avoid bad odors. Finally, the dried waste is pelletized to be transformed in a homogeneous RDF with high calorific value, a feedstock to produce clean and renewable energy. During the gasification process, the RDF is transformed into syngas that will be used in the engines to produce electricity and also thermal energy. EcoTech gasifier technology has been awarded as the most efficient technology in the gasification of waste by the European Union and also to lead the X-Gate project. To guarantee the power production, we only use engines of Caterpillar or General Electric Embasher. Traditional waste-to-energy system is incineration, that burning the waste generates steam to produce electricity with a turbine. However, incineration generates a huge volume of polluted ash and CO2, dioxins and furans in air. Gasification doesn't burn the waste. Using heat breaks the molecular composition of the carbon chains to produce gas. A clean fuel similar to natural gas that can be used to produce different products, but especially to produce electricity. Unlike incineration, gasification doesn't burn the waste. The reactor works with a stable temperature of 900 degrees with no oxygen, transforming the RDF into different gases by the molecular decomposition of the carbon complex chains. The join of these different gases is known as syngas. In a first stage, a dry cleaning process is done by cyclones, removing impure particles. After cooling the syngas, it is submitted to a new purification by electrostatic precipitation and a final cleaning grade phase. Once syngas is totally clean, it is used in the engines to produce electricity that is sent to the grid and also thermal energy.
No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had.
The design and the construction of plants is done taking care of the social and cultural circumstances of the country where it has to be implemented with maximum respect for environment. All facilities can be built in the same land that actually is being used as a dam, transforming into clean and green areas, actual contaminated and degraded plots.
For the day they